So this is Indian, Anglo-Indian, something to do with the Raj. This is railway mutton or goat or meat curry. This was served, apparently, I'm just reading this online, on the train, the blue train apparently, from Bombay to Calcutta, which is now obviously Mumbai. Back in the day, in the Raj. It's quite soupy, it's really delicious, I love it. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. Okay, so we'll go straight in with a pressure cooker on this one. So in there I've got 2 cups of water. I'm going to add some salt. And then simply I'm going to add our meat. Now you can use, here we go, that's what I've got. Now you can use goat or you can use lamb, mutton if you want. So we've got bone in there and obviously some lovely, lovely meat. There's 1 kg, which is about 2.2 pound. In fact, it's not about, it's exactly 2.2 pound. We're going to pressure cook this for about, I would say 15 to 20 minutes. We kind of want to get it 80% done. So once that's done, we can move on. But what I'll do now is I'll show you the other ingredients. So while the meat is under pressure, which you can probably hear right now, let's take a look at the other ingredients. So here I've got 2 cups of tomatoes, 1 cup of coconut milk. Here I've got 3 cups of onions sliced. Down there, this is tamarind. This is 2 teaspoons of that. There's 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. And then we're going to look at some seeds and powders. Let's start with the powders. 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon cumin, 2 teaspoons coriander, 2 teaspoons of chili powder. I'm using a Kashmiri chili powder in case anyone's interested. A couple of bay leaves there, 2 or 3 red dried chilies, 3 black cardamom, 4 green cardamom, and then a teaspoon each of fennel seeds, cumin seeds, and cloves. We are also going to add some potatoes, but I'm not just cutting them yet because I don't want them to brown. They'll get, discolor. So I'm going to show you those in a moment. Okay, we're ready to start cooking. Let me just show you the meat. Like I say, you can use lamb or you can use goat. It's nice and soft now, ready to roll. So in there I've got 4 tablespoons of mustard oil. We're going to start by adding the whole spices. Now, I'm on an above medium heat. So here we go. Some bay. Dried chili. The green and the black cardamom. Now, if you want, you can pop them open and release the inside. I'm going just whole like that. And then we've got here the teaspoon of fennel seeds, cumin seeds, and cloves. So just a few seconds in that oil, let them do their thing. Next up, we're going to add the onion, and we're going to let that onion go for about 4 minutes. Absolutely wonderful already. Okay, we're now going to add 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Ginger garlic paste is a 50-50 mix of the 2, which you can buy in stores if you live in an area with an Indian community, or you can make it yourself. We're now going to just add some salt, and just for 2 minutes, keep it moving. Fantastic. Okay, it's potato time, so which I didn't show you earlier because I didn't want them to discolor. But I've got a couple of large potatoes and I've cut them big and chunky like that. To that we're going to add our powders. Let's have a look, shall we? So we've got 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 of cumin, 2 of the Kashmiri chili powder, and 2 of the coriander. In that goes. And again, keep it moving all the time now for 2 minutes. I'll see you then. And the reason you keep it moving all the time is once you put your powders in, it can really easily burn the powders if you keep it still, and they will taste bitter and horrible. Right, let's get some water. We don't need loads. It's like a cup of water there. Stay on this medium heat and cook it for about maybe 5 minutes or so. If it dries out, you can top it up with water. Now, I did add just a little bit more water, like a quarter of a cup only, not too much. So the potatoes are still quite firm, but they're on their way. We're now going to add in some fresh tomatoes and the tamarind paste. Now you don't have to add both of these if you don't want, because what we want is a souring object. So you could use tomatoes for that or the tamarind. I'm going for both. We're going to go now for about another 4 or 5 minutes, stirring all the time. Let's get those tomatoes to break down somewhat, and they might give off a little bit of more moisture. Well on our way. So those tomatoes did give off a little bit of moisture, as you can see, as they break down. Okay, now it's meat time. So we're now going to drop in our cooked meat. I'm going to give that a stir. Like I say, you can use lamb or goat or mutton. Okay, we're going to turn the heat down to a simmer. We're going to let it go for about 8 minutes. Now, by the way, if you had any broth from the pressure cooker, which I didn't, you can add that now. Beautiful. So this is looking delightful. Next up, we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of fresh cilantro or coriander, whatever you guys call that. 1 cup of coconut milk. We're going to give that a stir. We're going to add a bit of water to this because this is fairly wet, this one. Let me just measure that out here. So we're going to go 1, 2 cups of water. Very, very low simmer heat. Let that go now for about another 6 or so minutes. And that's done. Beautiful. Okay, I've just turned the heat off. That's beautiful. Potatoes are nice and tender. The meat's obviously super soft. Check that for salt. Let's get that served. Okay, and there you go. That's done. Absolutely delicious. I hope you enjoy that. Please do keep safe, keep well. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment. I'd like to hear from you. And subscribe, of course.